would like to ask you here, Mr. Lowcock, concerning stealing also and corruption. There are investigations held by the United Nations, UNICEF, World Health Organization, into corruption by employees of the United Nations in Yemen. How can you ensure that every penny given by the likes of Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, and others is spent well and reaching the people that needs it? And are you sharing the results of your investigations with King Salman Center, with the Saudi government, for full transparency, to assure the donors, the important donors, that their money is well spent? And sir, Mr. Foreign, Mr. Adel Jubair, how sure are you'll leave New York in a week's time or so, in the end of Anga, with assurances that what happened on the 14th of September will not be repeated? And if it is repeated, there will be huge consequences for Iran.
So on the first question, the main way we know that the people who we're trying to help get the help they're needed is because we ask them. Not by asking the agencies delivering help to them, but by asking them independently. And overwhelmingly, what we find is the agencies, as I described earlier, face loads of problems and difficulties because it's a very, very difficult operating environment, but the agencies are very successful, actually, in reaching people in need. If they weren't, what you would have seen is huge loss of life. There has been far too much loss of life, but it would have been on a much bigger scale where the agencies not both well-financed and well able to deal with all the problems put in their way. We look at every single allegation made about fraud and corruption. United Nations agencies cannot afford to allow any of those things not to be investigated because everybody who finances us does it voluntarily. We raise $15 billion a year for United Nations response plans. We wouldn't raise that money if we did not sustain our reputation for reaching people in need of assistance. And we will always make that an absolutely top priority. I should say, with apologies, I have to go now and round up the conference. I'm very happy to talk, as I'm always available, as the local correspondents know further, including later in the day if you'd like me to.
Just one point, are you sharing the results of the investigations?
Yes, we share lots of information, and indeed that's part of the agreement that we have with all of our donors. So we definitely do that. Great. I'm sorry to have to run, but I'm always available to you.